The Jungle Cruise, definitely an action-adventure Disney film. There have been some in the past, and this one pretty much does fit the template of what we've gotten in the past, but that means it was a good time.
It was a very Disney movie, but in a very good way. I think it played to Disney's strengths very well and kind of hone in on some of the things that you love when it comes to action, when it comes to like an adventure with a twist with Disney in it.
It's got such fun characters, and if you guys like the first Pirates of the Caribbean in particular, this movie is for you guys because this has got that fun, that adventure, all those character beats you're looking for. It's right there. This is some of the most fun I've had all year at the cinema.
Plus, it has an amazing rendition of Nothing Else Matters by Metallica, which is what I'm personally taking away from this whole film. But other than that, charisma off the walls with The Rock and with Emily Blunt. I love puns, so this movie personally pulled on my heartstrings. But it's a fun action film for the whole family. Bring the kids, bring grandma, everybody. Bring the dog if you can too.
And somebody actually did bring a dog in there.
Yeah,
there was a service dog that was barking a little bit. But
it's not a joke.
when you bring up Nothing Else Matters from Metallica, it's funny because they do a rendition of it that I felt actually fit well because it was orchestral. James Newton Howard did the score for this, and it was very Indiana Jones at times, but not as iconic, of course, as John Williams' score. But I felt like they did it better with Metallica's rendition than they did with Black Widow and the Smells Like Teen Spirit rendition. There were a lot of Easter eggs in this one too. Definitely tips of the hat and paying homage to the Jungle Cruise that were definitely, like you said, pulling at our heartstrings.
I mean, I'm a huge Disney theme park guy. I worked at the theme parks. I don't think that's really any, secret at this point. And It was fun for me to be like, look at the things from the theme park that I love. And so it was just kind of neat. And there's a lot of love going into this movie.
Right.
It's immediately from the get-go too, right? Like right away the movie starts, we see a particular thing that we won't spoil here, but immediately the four of us were like, oh, it's the, and we're like, yeah.
It was great.
As always.
I mean, I love the fact that you have Dwayne Johnson and then Emily Blunt. I think that they have a really good chemistry.
Right.
And then also sometimes when you have somebody like Jack Whitehall, where he's like a comedian, I feel like they did play to his strengths as well in the movie, and I really enjoyed the way that they had him, because I felt like when I was watching the trailers and stuff, I was like, oh well, maybe his character is not really, it's just gonna be there. But I quite enjoyed his character as well.
Jesse Plemons as well. I did appreciate his character. Even from the trailer, we knew he was something special.
Right.
And I got to give a little bit of love to Jem Sarah. Like, he's kind of hit or miss for me as a filmmaker, but this movie is like bonkers good, and it's made me so much more excited for Black Adam because I can see why him and The Rock want to work together again. Mm-hmm. This movie is just like the springboard for something even cooler.
So guys, if you are fans of The Jungle Cruise, you're a fan of Disney, you're a fan of Pirates of the Caribbean, Indiana Jones, and you want something fun to watch, definitely check out The Jungle Cruise. Granted, third act a little bit CG heavy, but that's kind of expected. That's what felt like a Disney action movie, but still you expect it and you enjoy it if you're expecting it. But guys, what did you think if you saw it? Let us know down in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord.
All the social networking gin joints, you know where they are. Kick into the party, fuel the party, keep the party going. On our Patreon, where can they find you?
You can find me at DavidBMusic21 on all socials.
Where can they find you?
Twitter, Instagram, PJ_Campbell, Movie Trivia Schmodown, head writer. Been on the desk lately. What? Who knew?
Yeah, he's good at the table, guys. Boyd looks good on the tube. But thank you guys so much. And as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over.
Bye.
Bye.